introduced a new program that offers free memberships to teens ages 13 to 17 in an attempt to try and keep them healthy. However, not everyone thinks that's such a good idea. The hashtag #WakeUpWeightWatchers began trending due to the fact many people feel like dieting as a teen could lead to inadequate nutrition, and it may promote unhealthy body image, including potential development of eating disorders. So ladies, do you think it's a good idea for Weight Watchers to be open to all ages?
Well, they're not open to all. I don't understand why they're targeting teenagers. It's like 13 to 16. It's a 6-week program. That was, because at first I was like, oh, you know, maybe. And then I'm like wondering, why are they only targeting teenagers?
Well, I don't know if targeting is one way to look at it, but I see that they're offering a free membership. They're offering a free health access to teenagers who happen to need the help. And at the same time, today, obesity has tripled since the 1980s within teenagers. Tripled. 21% of teenagers are obese today. I was about 20 to 25 pounds over my weight now when I was a teenager. And it didn't matter what society thought. I didn't feel good about myself. And when you don't like your body, yourself, the vehicle that's carrying you, it messes with your mind, it messes with your heart, and it messes with your action.
And I get that, but I don't understand why they have to do it at a Weight Watchers facility. I think what they should do is start small and go to actual schools, because the reason why a lot of teens are obese is because they don't really know how to eat. Growing up in the projects, I didn't know how to eat. Nobody told me about fruits and vegetables. I just ate whatever was put in front of me. What I would like to see is that people teach more about nutrition in the schools at all ages.
And I would be only fine if the program, you know, promoted that. They wouldn't focus so much on dieting, but they would help educate these children how to make healthier choices, because I'm with you, Lonnie. Y'all, I used lard until I was like 23 years old.
Okay.
That's how I was my chicken. I swear to God, I didn't know. My family is from the South. I grew up on mashed potatoes and meatloaf, fried chicken, like once a week. So I think if they do it in a way where they're educating the children, then it can help them in the future.
Make wiser decisions in the things that they One makes us think that Weight Watchers isn't doing just that. It is a healthy lifestyle. Oprah Winfrey helped herself out through Weight Watchers. DJ Khaled is going through it right now. So I just think it is instructing and educating. For me, education for health takes money or time. We all, I think we came from a place where we didn't know the differences between, for me, government cheese and like healthier, you know, wholesome cheeses today. Real talk.
Eating healthy is very expensive, actually.
I know, but I just want to be clear
that
this program that they're talking about, if I'm not wrong, is about points. And that's different than healthy eating. And the thing is that different cultures have different ways of eating. And we need to understand that. I mean, as African Americans, we do use a lot of lard, and it affects our bodies differently. Like I said, if you teach me about nutrition first, not the dieting, because I think that's where the mothers are having an issue with, is that it's dieting,
and it should be a lifestyle.
Do that, and it should be a lifestyle change.
And mainly also that teenagers may be insecure about exposing something like this in front of an audience of Weight Watcher attendees or guests.
Exactly.
So what I think, first of all, a nationwide brand like Weight Watchers offering some type of assistance like this to a huge epidemic, which is obesity in teenagers, is massive. That's huge. That's awesome, I think, to applaud for Weight Watchers, for teenagers who want it. Now, in the household, if you notice that your teenager is insecure, to expose their insecurities in front of other people, then you need to take that Weight Watchers mentality into your own home and implement that in that
But they need to learn, though.
But if you don't, well, and that's the thing, if you don't know it, if I'm honest, if you don't know it, then you can't teach it. Now that I know now, when I have, you know, my daughter, when I had my son and my daughter, now I'm looking at what she eats. And I'm trying to teach her at a very young age. And man, it is so hard to eat your fruits and your vegetables. And I'm very proud to say, my son Aiden now loves apples. Thank God.
But the thing is that when you go by points, your points could be, okay, well, I got a cookie. You know, and that's the point. And that's why I'm saying, teach me how to eat better. Not to just look at, you only eat 1,200 calories. Well, you know, I might drink that and be like, okay, I can't do no more. And then I'm sick. You know what I'm saying?
Is that how
I'm
Weight
saying,
Watchers
teach
works?
me.
Yes.
And that's one thing I like about you, Jeannie, is that you've shown me, you like, look and make sure that you have this, you have that.
You're about
Tamara
portion.
does that too, and portion control and stuff. I just
Lonnie
feel
don't like it sometimes.
No, I don't. I don't like it, and I don't like that you guys like to keep me healthy. But it's helped me a lot. And I'm just saying, as kids, they shouldn't be put on a diet. I don't think that that's right.
Yeah, I think it's about a healthy lifestyle.
I think you should teach them about being healthy.
I think there's also this misconception of we don't want our kids to have eating disorders. 100% no one wants that. But I think people only view eating disorders as being thin, whereas actually overeating can also be an eating disorder.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what kids are doing. It might be so much deeper than them just eating. Maybe it's emotional. Maybe it's something that's bothering them on the inside. So I actually looked up how WebMD recommends that if you're going to talk to your teen about their weight, what might be helpful. So here they go.
Okay.
Be prepared. Plan out what you're going to say before you say it. Keep the focus on your child's health.
Yep.
And not on their body size.
Yep.
That for me was a
That's
big
key.
thing. I think that's so true.
Yeah.
Be the change that you want to see in them. Set a good example. You know, I think that's a major one.
Let me just be real. Sometimes you don't have, sometimes people are out here struggling, y'all.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just got to feed their kids what they can feed them. And that's the truth.
Yeah.
So if you do that, ain't nothing wrong with that. But kind of like, make sure they get up off of the couch. Make them work a little
move,
bit.
which
you
I
know
love
what I'm saying?
that Michelle Obama was doing.
Exactly.
That. Taking
exactly.
initiative and getting kids to move their bodies. That's a big one. And the last one is that if needed, don't be afraid to call a medical professional to get some help. So I think that's really important. I think, like you said, Lonnie, and like Jeannie said, it's an epidemic. The way I was raised to eat was all carbs because carbs are cheaper.
Yep.
And they fill you up very quickly.
Yep.
So for breakfast in my home, if we didn't have, it was rice and beans because rice filled me up, but I wasn't getting all my nutrients. And I think that, again, it goes back to educating ourselves, educating families, and again, knowing about nutrition, and I think we can be the change that children need out there.
Yeah.
And that it's about being healthy most of all, not about a size. Speaking of kids, Kylie Jenner and her boo rapper Travis Scott recently welcomed their daughter, Stormi Webster, into the world.
Stormi Webster.
And it looks like baby Stormi is actually already making a positive impact on the new dad, according to TMZ. Since Stormi's arrival, Travis is reportedly calmer, laughing a lot more. He's currently working on a new album, and his friends say that it's his best work yet. So, ladies, do you think that having a baby can actually change a man for the better?
Yes.
Tell us how you really feel. Yes. Yeah. Tam, you have children.
Yes, I do. I know for me, well, the first thing having a baby does is it will mature your behind right up. It's... Having a baby is not for the weak. And then also, I thought I was already a humble human being, but you learn so much. You think you have everything under control, but you don't. So it really, I'm even more humbled. So it taught me a lot about humility. And not only that, being present. I don't know why, I'm not gonna cry. They are my life. And then also, like, when I make a decision, it's not based on me alone. I think about my children. I think about my family and how I can help them in their life. And I hope one day that they're proud of me and the choices that I make.
Oh, of course they're.
I cannot wait for you to experience this. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to take this job. Being a talk show host allows me more time to be with my children because I don't want to miss those amazing milestones. But yeah, it's amazing.
So sweet.
They're awesome. It's awesome.
I want to say something because it's kind of bugging me.
Oh, no. What?
The reason why you're enjoying your children is because they come from you. But you're also, I feel, emotionally and financially able to take care of your children. I'm just saying this message to a lot of young people because I know a lot of people are having babies out there. And a lot of y'all might be having baby fever. But it takes a lot when you have baby.
No, it's true. Yeah.
And it takes a lot emotionally. It takes a lot financially.
Yeah.
So don't get caught up with what you're seeing on Instagram and what you see because you have to be emotionally and financially and ready for a child, and that's the biggest message. that I like to give out there.
When it comes to thinking about, like, seeing you like this, Tam, and my favorite is just, you know, watching you scroll through your selected pictures that you put up and what you hang up in your room. It literally just, it makes my uterus do a little twerk, man. You thought your uterus couldn't move? It does dances and everything. And actually, when we talk about men and what the changes it does for men, I remember in my ex seeing this in him. I saw when children were around him, just this softness that for me felt like the Holy Spirit, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Where you just see a sense of only God could bring this tranquility and this connection between two human beings. And that's why, you know, part of the reason why it led to where we are right now, because it is inhumane to stand between a man who should be a father if you shouldn't want that for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to make that decision and respect all those dads out there that have that in their calling, you know?
And I'll tell you one thing, it might change a man, but it won't keep a man.
You could say that again.
Yeah.
One more time for the ones in the back.
It'll change a man, but it won't keep a man, so don't.
Because it'll change them for that child.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll change that person for the woman.
Yes.
Sadly. I think it'll change their heart for that child, can soften their heart for that child. They may see their second chance in that child for the decisions that they made. I think that men do feel that. I think that's so dope, like you just said, the decisions that you make for your life. You second guess everything because it's like, how is this going to affect them? And I think that that is a beautiful thing to see in a man, that he not only is living for himself, but now living for that child as well.
While we on it, I mean, what you just said is kind of on my mind. Was that one of the decisions? Do you think that your ex-husband wanting children, was that a major decision in you wanting to get a divorce?
That was definitely one of the big main factors, because when we were dating, I was always very vocal, because I'll never lead a man on when I know that I didn't want to have children. So I was always honest about that. And I think we were both so young, it was like 14 years ago. I think he also thought, you know what, we're so in love, I don't want that either. And to be honest, he could have been happy not having children with me. But when you physically see how a man is with a child, and if the man really desires to be a father, and you know that you are that block between that happening, you just don't feel right about yourself every single day.
That's real big of you, because you could have been selfish and been like, you know, So I had to give it up. That's props.
That's love right there, when you're able to release somebody to their happiness.
And I wish that for him now.
Yes.
I literally, honestly, in my list of prayers, I pray happiness for him every single day. Yeah. And I pray because he's, you know, he's getting at the age where I'm like, now, like at some time, I just pray for love. And I pray for that happening, because he'd be an amazing dad, dude.
And that's maturity, too. You know, I mean, you are going to have a bigger blessing than you know, Jeannie.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, you are going to have much success. So, one thing a baby can change is your bra size.
What the?
And speaking of bras, Jenna Bush Hager and her mom, former First Lady Laura Bush, recently revealed on the Today Show that they actually have the same bra size. In fact, they even used to share bras. Okay.
Oh, wow,
Now, the
that's
presidential daughter also revealed her mother even asked her once if she needed a new bra before telling her, quote, here's one of my minimizers. Okay. You know, so ladies, do you have that special kind of relationship with your mother? You sharing stuff?
I don't know, lingerie?
No.
Lingerie, though?
No.
That's not lingerie, that's an undergarment.
Yeah, a bra and panty? That's lingerie. I mean, lingerie to me is...
I came out of the woman's vagina. It doesn't get any more intimate than that.
Okay.
I know, but...
This woman changed my diapers. If I needed a bra and my mom saw that I had the wrong bra on and we had the same size,
of course,
my mother would have no problem turning to me as a teenager and being like, Mama, that's the wrong bra, but I got the right one. It's right here. Yes. And I would find nothing weird about that. It's not like, it just seems... this is a mother and a daughter, you guys. This isn't homegirls. This isn't like she created her.
I drink after my mother.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like she...
Like if she drinks from the cup, you
I'm like,
she created my mouth.
If it's liquor, I'm like, oh, it kill anything. So, you know.
I always think that, too. I always think that liquor kills everything. I don't know.
Do you kiss Araya in the mouth?
I do. I do.
Okay, if Araya was a teenager.
Yes.
And you saw she had the wrong bra on.
Yes.
Do you think she would be weirded out if you were like, babe, I have a better bra that would go better with that shirt?
I wouldn't mind giving her my bra.
Yeah.
I just don't know if she would take it.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, she's like, no, mommy, I don't want yours. I don't want yours. I don't know.
I know. You got the poppin' bras.
I don't know.
We know
I
every
hope
mom's
so.
gonna give their daughter the bra. What if the daughter don't want your bra? Your stanky old winter bra.
Why your mama got a stanky bra?
Because bras are just so, I don't know, just
intimate.
Nipples. She had me.
She
lactated.
breastfed me. Her nipple was in my mouth.
That was a long time ago, though.
We're good.
years
We
ago.
good.
But she's
I'm okay.
I just personally, I have a really, really close relationship with
You
my
do.
mom. I don't wear her bras because we don't have the same size, but I wouldn't find that terribly odd. Like at some point, when me and my sister did have the same size, we no longer do. She had some children.
Yeah.
But at the time, like, if I saw that my sister had like a really cool padded bra that I wanted to borrow, I would like steal it from her. That wasn't weird to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like my mom is closer to me than that.
I'm gonna let my mom's undies stay right under her. Like, that's cool. But I do like, at this age, trading clothes. I always think mother and daughters sharing clothes or trading clothes is such a dope thing. Today, Mama Maya and I, we still trade, because we love bright fabrics, we love celebratory looks. So we always like trade each other's
What's
pieces
your
together.
favorite clothing that you like to wear from your mom?
I have all of my mom's vintage pieces. That's her vintage jumpsuit.
That is sick.
Oh, that's her jumpsuit?
Yes, her jumpsuit. And I took it and stitched it, made it my own.
Oh.
We share each other's kimonos. She makes me wear that visor so I protect my skin. Make sure
So
no
that bra
wrinkles.
is not your mom's.
No, that's my bra from Ross.
Jeannie and your bras, okay? Really?
Come